Well, folks, I've been trying to warn you all about this mosquito situation that's happening up north, but for the most part, no one is really taking this seriously. But I told you all, one of my main concerns is not the viruses that are being spread. One of my main concerns is how the government will react to this. What will they do? And I brought up the fact that I think they may use this as an excuse to start spraying all types of chemicals in the air. Because, recently people have been waking up to the fact that they spray chemicals in the air. People have been talking about chemtrails and you name it. So, now more than ever, people are aware that stuff like this is happening. So I was scared that they may use this mosquito situation as just another excuse to come through, going all willy-nilly, spraying the pesticides and chemicals everywhere. And guess what's happening now in New York? They are literally driving through New York in pickup trucks, spraying chemicals everywhere with a loudspeaker blaring, telling people to go inside because they're spraying these chemicals to prevent the spread of the West Nile virus. Instead of further explaining it for you, let's go ahead and check out what's happening.
The city is applying pesticide to reduce the threat of the West Nile virus. To minimize exposure to the pesticide, please go indoors immediately until the trucks have passed.
People, you run into trouble, give me a call.
And you see, folks, this is why I say it's important to keep up with stuff like this. It's important to keep an eye on stuff like this. Because just a couple of weeks ago, we had no idea that this was even a problem. But now, we got places right here in America that are under voluntary lockdowns, okay? They're locking down communities, telling them not to come outside at night or in the early morning. Now they're riding around big cities like New York, spraying, just going crazy with the spray. And I understand that, they have people come through and spray communities for mosquitoes. I understand, where I live, you got the airplanes that fly over spraying stuff. So I understand that this is something that happens. But now it's happening even more, and it's kind of scary watching them drive through neighborhoods with a loudspeaker warning people about the West Nile. And when they come through, you're not supposed to be outside. You're supposed to go inside and stay inside for a while because this stuff can be harmful for you. And my question is this. Yes, I get the West Nile is dangerous, but Anthony Fauci just got it. He's 80-something years old, and he got over it, and he's out of the hospital now. If that's true, I'm sure they were just using that as propaganda to scare more people, but whatever. My point is, yes, I get the West Nile virus is dangerous, but how dangerous is all of these chemicals that you're spraying in the air to battle these mosquitoes? And how likely am I to get the West Nile virus as opposed to how likely am I to suffer from health effects from breathing this wild stuff in that you're just spraying willy-nilly in the air? And how do we know that you're even spraying for mosquitoes? What is this stuff really? We don't really know. They can tell us it's for mosquitoes. It could be for anything. So it's just crazy because it's only been a couple of weeks and we're already at this point where they're spraying down the town like we're in freaking China, right? And they're locking down communities. They're closing parks, stopping, after school activities. And I'm wondering, where do we go next? Because this seems to all be happening so very quickly. And yes, I do find that extremely concerning because like I was explaining to you all in past videos, stuff like this, sometimes it just happens, man. It could just happen overnight. You wake up tomorrow and all of a sudden the media has caused mass hysteria. People are buying up all the toilet paper and you don't know what to do, right? So I'm going to keep my eye on this situation. It's already blowing up in ways that I didn't think it would. So I don't know, folks. We'll just have to see. But for now, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell, and I'll talk to you all soon in the next one.